Hi, hi, hi! Hi guys, welcome back to the Real View podcast. I am your host Rachel Anita kama kawaida. I am super excited to have you on my show. And today, again, siko peke yangu, I'm here with the beautiful Gloria Nkatha, a very celebrated film critic and social media strategist.
Yes.
That's correct?
That's correct.
Quite a title, right? Would you like to tell guys something small about yourself?
Yeah, sure thing. Hi, first of all, thank you so much for having me on your podcast.
Yeah.
This is my first. I think it's my first time being hosted. I'm used to also doing what you're doing.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm like, do I just sit here and look at her?
No, we work on this together. Yeah.
All right. So yes, but my name, as she said, is Gloria Nkatha. I am a social media strategist and film critique. I am definitely a cinephile. I love watching movies, talking about them, dissecting them, and yapping about them after.
But you don't talk during. You yap after.
No. If you talk during, please get out. Get out.
She talked to my spouse. He talks all through the movies, but anyway, we enjoy.
Okay.
Same. All right. So today we want to talk about big girl purchases. Big girl. When you hear that, what do you think about?
Oh my God! I just see a grown woman in a white pantsuit with a nice bag and some nice heels, looking all nice. I'm like, damn, she's all put together.
I know.
I mean, that's what just comes to mind. That's a big girl.
A big girl, big God, small world. It's quite beautiful to experience that. I wanted us to talk about women over 25, because when you put that picture together, someone will think maybe I have to have such a huge amount of money, like you said, put together.
Yeah.
But how can someone be put together without having to break the bank? Yeah, so there are many things that someone can do. I'm talking about the big girl, someone above 25, to feel or to make their lives a bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So one of the things I was thinking is a passport.
Oh yeah, I applied for mine.
You don't have one? Okay.
It's still not out yet. Oh my God, the government. Where's my passport? It's been almost a whole year.
Really?
It takes that long. So
Wow.
I agree with you. Even as long as you're already 24, if you're just able to get a passport, just start the
As soon
application,
as
because
possible.
you're going to wait. If you don't have the connections, I'll sit here and wait like a good citizen. I don't.
But
so it's
really,
going
that's
to
quite long.
Yeah, it takes long, because my younger brother applied before me, and he's also took a year.
Oh, wow.
By that time, we were hoping that he'd finish campus and go do his master's or do something abroad. So he said that he's very comfortable here. He'll like to stay, but he had already gotten the passport, and it also took him 1 year. So, but I understand if you want to get it, you have to go through the
Back door. Yeah, you have to pay someone. Because I remember like mine, I got in like, okay. I got in like 3 weeks, but let me not say.
Probably you're the
I
talk to.
No, I talked to someone. Yeah, you have to know people to get things done in this country. It's a sad state of events.
Yeah.
But with a passport, I feel like you cannot say you know yourself, your true self. Okay, you do know yourself.
I'm in the process.
You can't know your true self if you haven't explored. Having a passport gives you the chance to know what's out there.
Yeah.
Not just in like relationships per se, in even the food you like. What do you like? Maybe you just don't like ugali skuma. Maybe you like sorry. Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Maybe you like something more. Maybe you like Mexican. Maybe you like something, but you haven't discovered that. Having a passport gets you to see the world. It gets you to experience different cultures, different people, and you actually get to know where your values stand.
Yeah.
Because I've had like some of my friends say they wouldn't like to have their kids outside the country. Why? Because they've traveled there. They've seen the values those people have. They're like, they would rather have their kids here. Once they're old enough to travel, then they can travel. Okay. So I believe any girl above 25, please, it takes a year. As you've heard from Nkatha.
Or less.
It takes a year if you know someone. But if you don't know someone, just
start the application
starts
process
immediately. It doesn't how much does it cost though?
It was 4,500.
4,000. That's everything. That's everything.
For the how many pages?
30.
30 the list pages is 32, right?
I think it's 32.
There's 32 and 45. 60.
It's 64.
I'm not certain.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So just start. You can go on eCitizen, and if you're in Kenya, if you're abroad, or however you do it, just get it done. Now, the second thing, this one I want to fight people. How at your big age, at 25, you don't know how to drive? How?
Crickets.
You don't know how to drive?
I know how to drive.
Do you have a license?
I do have a license. Do I have? Yes, I do have a license. It's probably expired because I haven't driven in a minute. I'm used to being a passenger princess.
Which is okay.
But at least if there was no other way that I am with somebody and we have to drive ourselves somewhere, at least I know I can still drive us there.
Yeah. I believe it's a life skill. It's like top of those things. You have to know how to drive and probably how to swim.
I was
probably.
to ask that.
Yes.
I don't know how to swim.
Okay, I'm learning.
Okay.
I've always
that makes me feel better.
Yeah, I'm learning. I always go for lessons, quit, come back, but at least I'm learning. It's something people need to know how to do.
Yeah, honestly, because even in my film space, there was this actor in Nigeria who he was acting and they were out somewhere in the lake and water. I think you saw it, yeah?
I saw it somewhere.
Yeah, and I think he knew how to swim, but he didn't have a life jacket. Yeah. But now I'm putting myself, if I was in his position, I'd die within minutes or seconds. Yeah. I don't know how to swim.
Just go.
So I think, those are lessons I should probably start thinking of.
Imagine it's one of the easiest things. You just have to let go. I know everyone says that. Everyone says you have to let go.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things, once you just get the hang of it, like not 1 or 2, let's say 5 to 6 lessons, you should be okay to survive until help comes.
Yeah. And would you maybe train your kid earlier to know how to swim?
Yes. I was actually, my baby is turning 1 in a month. I was hoping by the time she's like 1.5, she's already in that space. Yeah. Because I wouldn't want, you heard that thing that happened to Davido, his child, who fell into a swimming pool and died.
No.
You didn't hear that?
That's long ago, yeah?
Yeah, it was like a year or two. 2 years ago. 2 years ago, his child, his son, died because he couldn't swim. And I don't think that people around him also knew how to swim. So it's actually vital for me as a mom now to know how to swim. Because I wouldn't want to be in such a space where my child is helpless and I can't help the child. I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, true.
Now, this one is spicy.
Okay.
A proper family planning regime.
Oh my God.
Tell us, Nkatha, do you have...
Yes. At the moment, I'm taking... So I have PCOS, ovarian cyst. So because of that, I usually have terrible cramps during that time and hormonal imbalances. It's okay. So I've had to figure out, I think I was started on family planning when I was in Form 2, but at that time I didn't know they were family planning pills. I'd always ask my mom, because when I was taken to hospital, they found a lump on my right breast. It was very small, and I was like, God damn it, I'm going to die of cancer. Only they told me, no, it's nothing cancerous, because they tested, they told me, no, it's nothing cancerous, it's just a hormonal problem, which now later on I realized it was the PCOS just coming into play. But I've been on family birth control pills since then, and I think it's worked for me all through. I hear people gain weight.
Yeah, they do.
This is the heaviest I've ever been.
You're
I'm
lucky.
52 right now, and I thought...
That's like a feather.
I know.
That's literally a feather.
It used to bother me, honestly. It used to bother me that I was that underweight, and somehow I hoped that after taking these pills, like, they'd help me gain some weight, but I didn't. And now growing up and being in a relationship and being... Oh my God, my mom is going to see this. I'm not going to share this episode of my mom. Being sexually active, I know that I don't want a baby right now. Yeah. And so you completely avoid you start saying, oh, pull out milk. Those things don't work, girl. And the man is going to start bothering you afterwards, or take P2, take the morning after pill. You can avoid all that. Just the cheapest family control pills, Femiplan to be precise. Yeah.
They're like...
Sorry, they're like what, 90 bob, 100.
Yeah, they're like 100
that's
shillings.
For a whole month, that's really good. Or if you want better solutions, there's the implant, which I'm planning to probably get before July, August there. I went for consultation at Mary Stopes. They told me it will be 5,350 for consultation and getting it. So you either choose between the 3 years injection and the 5 years injection. Okay. I really agree with you. You can't be having sex out here without
proper protection.
Yeah, and you're not sure whether you're going to end up with this person, whether you want a baby, whether you want a kid. You can't be doing that to yourself.
I do agree. The one thing personally I don't accept is when people say they became pregnant unplanned or unwanted pregnancy. There's something they said, sikupangia, sikujua. Baby girl, when you lay with a man and he pours the seed in you, the only two outcomes, actually it's just one, you get pregnant. So it's up to you. And sadly, the heaviness, what's the word? Yo shida ya kuwa na mimba, it is you.
On you.
Guess who will walk around for 9 months with a belly like this?
And
Guess
your
who
man is out there
perambulating, getting other people pregnant.
Oh my God.
Sadly, getting other people pregnant. So you have to learn to. This is something women should take personal. You should have an OBGYN if you can't afford one.
Yeah.
If you can't, there's Marie Stops, like you said. Like for me, after I gave birth, everyone tells you breastfeeding is family planning. My friends, do not try that.
Yeah.
I have like 3 friends who got pregnant while breastfeeding. So at in my age group, you have to, after 6 weeks, completely go and get something done. Yeah. I got an IUD done. It was quite uncomfortable.
Was it painful? Yeah. I had a friend who got that when we were in campus, and at the moment, because I wasn't yet sexually active, I was shocked. I was like, what do you mean you have a whole IUD when you're planning to have? For me, it was so crazy to think of. And right now that I think back on it, I'm like, that girl was smart.
Yeah, she was.
That girl
I would
was
actually
smart.
advise anyone, at 25,
Yeah.
below 20, as long as you are doing the
Sexually active.
you should just get that done.
Yeah.
The sooner, there's actually plans even for 10 years. From as little as 3 months all the way to 10 years.
Yeah.
So you have more control over your body and what happens. This happened. No, it doesn't matter your partner's opinion, by the way. It doesn't matter what he thinks.
Yeah.
When it comes to pregnancy and childbirth.
Yeah. And another thing to add on that, of course, find out which one is more suitable for you.
Yes.
I did not gain weight, you might.
Yeah.
And there are some which ruin, maybe if you're married, some will affect your libido. It's going to affect your marriage. You do not want your man coming home and you're having sexual marital problems. It's not going to end well. So, of course, consult first, find out which one works for you, then get it done.
Yeah. Because in the same light, when I had to take pills. At the time I was diagnosed with the endometriosis. They were trying to control it. I had to take pills. I gained a ton of weight.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
And then you don't even understand how your mood changes.
Oh my, that's the one thing that I suffer from up to now. Oh my God.
And then no one understands that it's actually the pills.
The pills.
Have you tried to take a month off the pills?
Yeah, right
then you
now
feel better.
I'm okay. I don't snap at people around me. People wonder, what's wrong with you and your person? It's me. I know. It's me.
I know.
It's the pills.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So that's why you need to talk to a professional to understand what works for you. It doesn't matter if you're gaining weight, whatever. At the end of the day, you need something.
Yeah.
And the pull-out method does not work.
It does not work, girl. Let that man not lie to you. I have a strong pull-out. You're going to be pulling out babies. Anyway, moving on forward.
Pulling out babies. And let me tell you, if you've never visited those maternity clinics,
oh my God,
just go. Jaribu tu kidogo, one vile mama anapiga nduru hapo ndio you will know. Yeah, so this takes me to having some savings.
Oh my God.
Money. Women over 25, please. Can we be more independent? Slightly to ile ya kujisimamia. People need to have savings, emergency funds. What kind of funds do you have for yourself?
I have a money market fund, which is also my emergency fund. So actually, I didn't know about all this savings and whatnot. I thought saving is just hiding my money somewhere. First of all, even savings, we don't mean that you put your money under the mattress.
Yeah.
Be smart about it.
Yeah.
Look at money market funds. If you can afford, get into bonds and treasury bills, all of that. There's a lot of information on the internet.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Just get on there or find somebody who knows things about finances and talk to them and find out what to do. So for myself, I have one with ABSA and another one with Z. It's called Zimele.
Yeah, I've had
I just found it somewhere online. At the time, I was very broke and sad and angry and jobless.
You decided to do something about it.
And I decided to do something about it. So I was like, I started with literally 200 bob.
Wow.
Sikuwa na pesa.
That is so nice.
By the way, don't think that for you to save that you need to have a
lot,
huge amount of money. But at the same time, do not be ignorant. You can't save your way to prosperity.
Yeah.
First of all, number one is income. You need to improve your skills in order to be able to know if you're being paid, let's say 30,000, you live in a house where you pay rent 10,000. If you calculate, maybe if you have 2,000 to save or 4,000, that's good. If you're being paid 20,000, your rent is 10. I'm assuming there's groceries in there, there's transport to work, there's nothing to save.
There's utility
You don't
bills.
you don't feel bad about you not being able to save. You need to look for a better income stream. That means you have to upskill. Whatever skills that you have, you need to upskill. Just find something else that you can do to get more money.
And you also have to cut costs. Like I said, there's the 50,
Eating
30, 20% rule.
Yes.
You cannot spend more than 30% of your income on rent. If you're doing that, you're mad.
Yep.
You're mad. As a woman, you're mad. You cannot afford.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how beautiful the house is. It doesn't matter. You can't afford it.
Yeah.
You have to learn your boundaries, your limits. This is what I can. And it's okay to not have, by the way. It's okay. I see a lot of people being like, I wish I had this. It's okay to not have. Work hard. Make a strategy.
Yeah.
Plan towards it. Finally, it will come.
Speak for yourself. If you're somewhere where they're paying you 20 and you feel like you need to be paid more, negotiate, ask for more. If you feel like you're delivering, ask for more, because I know sometimes you might say, what do you mean you're earning 20,000? For some people that's their reality, and it's okay. Sorry babe, if that's you, that's okay. You just need to figure out something else, because that's not going to work for you for long. You need to figure something out.
The problem I have is someone earning 20k and then living a 100k lifestyle. That's the problem I have. If you're earning 20k, it's okay to live within your means. Because the moment you start living a 100k life, you're overstretching yourself.
Yeah.
Now, kisha you overstretch, that's it. You end up being in debts. And there's no way you will get out of that.
This is Nkatha calling.
They don't pick your phone call.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
It's,
so if you can, like, it's okay to build pole pole. You're a woman, a big girl in the making.
Yeah.
Pole pole, you'll make it. You'll make it. Now, do you have a comfortable couch or bed or something? Do you feel like it's a need? Considering how life is beating us outside. Do you feel like when someone comes home, they need that space to just...
I feel so. And as someone I moved out of my parents' place in 2022.
Wow.
So yeah, the bed was definitely one of the things that I considered, but I bought the bed after I had seen the house. Meaning, first of all, if I give you my moving out story, you'll be like, what was wrong with you? I've done film, and my parents did not support. My parents found out I was doing film, I think in my 3rd year during COVID, because they
actually surprised.
Walikuwa nasikia tu classes wako like, hiyo ni course gani unafanya? I thought you were doing tourism and communication. I dropped it in 1st year.
What?
Didn't tell them. They're still paying school fees. Me and you wanted to do film the entire time. And they were like, that's not a course. Oh, who will marry somebody like you who's doing such a course? Did
they actually say that?
Yes. And it became a problem now. You're getting gigs. Unaenda job at around 5 a.m. Ama unaenda job at 4 p.m. You're coming back in the morning. At 5 a.m. when they're leaving is when I'm coming into the house. So I realized it's not going to... It was ruining our relationship. And by our, I mean my and my mom's, mostly. Because my dad, I mean, he cared, but not as much. My mom was one who was so much on my case about it. So I decided, okay, I'm going to move out. And I saved up from the small gigs. I only had deposit. I didn't have rent. See, you have to pay rent and deposit. So I went, paid deposit, and then I told them, nitalipa hiyo ingine next month when I move in. I don't have a bed. I don't have a mattress.
You have nothing.
Nilikuwa na tu vikombe na sahani, nilikuwa nanunua hizi za kamukunji zenye unapatanga zimetandikwa chini 20 bob, 10 bob. If you're planning to move out, just start by buying small things. And after that, I think I just got a job once and I was able to buy a bed, a reading table, the bedside table, and now the rent. And I was able to buy those immediately. So I would say the bed that I have was comfortable at that time, but now that I'm over 25, turning 27 this year, I'm like, this bed needs to go. I want to come home dunia imenchapa huko nje. I want to come home and feel like, oh yes, I'm at home.
Like a safe haven,
a safe haven,
the place, like beds. For me, beds are so important. I don't know why. Beds are so important. I've gone to I've traveled a little bit, not so much. And every time I go to
babe here.
No, let me correct that. I have gone to a few Airbnbs.
I did not see that.
Like even this past week I was at an Airbnb and I was like, what is this bed? Why? Like we're in the age of orthopedic mattresses. We're in the age of, you sleep in the bed, it takes your shape. Like, what is this? I'm just saying, I am over 25 and you need, if you can, invest
Don't
in a good mattress. Like it's just something you can save towards. It's not something you have to get instantly, but after life imekuchapa huko black and blue. When you get home, you take your shower. When you enter those nice white bed sheets.
Oh, yes.
When you enter those bed sheets that are just cotton, pure cotton, with how many thread counts.
A nice hug.
You just need that hug. Because at the end of the day, your bed will not leave you. Let me tell you. Drake was not wrong when he sang, I only love my bed and my mama. It's true. Beds.
Yeah.
They can really cure a lot of headache and heartache that the world gives us. Yeah.
Imagine coming home to a bed where mattress sijui kona shimo hapa katikati huku.
I can imagine.
And you've been heartbroken and you want to cry on that bed. My friend, first of all, go and buy a mattress. How can you cry on that bed? You have a problem.
Oh, I know.
But I agree with you. Definitely, you need to make your home a safe place. Where you come back home and you feel, I'm somewhere home.
Like it's okay. Beyond your gate, beyond your door, like it's fine. The world can be all trash, but that one place, like it doesn't have to be like a lot of furniture. It can be one piece. I always say either a couch or the bed. If you can afford, one just has to be
so good.
One has to. Over 25 guys, hata tumeanza kuwa na back issues, sijui what. Na uko hapa kitanda imetobo. How you sleep? How? You have to be, we are hustling. When you wake up in the morning, you have to be refreshed. Not looking like you are beaten black and blue with your own bed again. No.
Totally agree.
Babes, do you have insurance?
Oh my God, no.
Health insurance? Any insurance at all?
Britam. So I wouldn't say that I have it yet. I'm in the process of getting my insurance. Okay. So I was in a relationship where, I am in a relationship where sometimes
Nkatha's man. Nkatha's man.
Babe. Where sometimes I lean onto his and he told me, no, you need to get yours. And not that he wants to kick me out of his. I realized, okay, at this point, I was used to, my mom has figured this out for me. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, now I need to figure this out for myself. So I've made a few phone calls trying to figure out a good insurance. But for health, I use, it's called Passive. Okay. Because I have a family member there, his son, who told me just get it. At that time, I didn't know what it was for, but now I definitely see the essence. Yeah. And now for Britam, I'm basically still trying to figure out a package which would work for me. Yeah. As somebody who's single, and by single I mean not married. Yeah. That would work for me. So yeah.
When it comes to insurance, I think, girl, just get it. Don't even think about it. Don't even go arguing what. Especially health insurance. Like we've just said, you can get pregnant by accident. You can have accidents. Like the female body, it's just, I don't say what God was thinking, but we have a lot of issues that just pop up after 25, after 30, after every age.
Every decade.
There's just something that pops up. And you do not want to be in a situation where you can't get proper health care. You don't want to be in that situation. Yeah. Like I always say, even in NHIF, I know it doesn't do much, but guys, it pays for bed, imagine. It can help.
Have NHIF.
Yeah, it's very congratulations. That is so good. So you just get it. It's 500 bob. Unless it changed, niliacha kama it's 500 bob per month.
Sorry, it's changed with the current president.
It has changed. It's higher than that.
It now depends with your salary. I think.
Really? They're charging healthcare based on your salary. Who does that? Okay,
it's a certain, I think, or if it's not, I could be wrong. Maybe it's an SSF, which is like that. I'm not so sure among those, but it's not 500. It's 700 or more, or 1,000. I'm not so sure, but it's definitely not 500. Really, panda.
Anyway, guys, msikufe moyo. Just go and check
It
how
will
much
help
it is
you.
and just go get it. Trust you me, it has covered me, myself, and HIV in places I didn't know it would cover me. When you get this like chronic illnesses, long-time illnesses, imagine an HIV pays for like surgeries, those like very funny things. I have had a bill of even 200k and above paid by NHIF.
Damn.
So I can tell you it works. See it, sasa ungoje, enda sahi, go get it. Go apply. I don't know what is happening with the new system, new government, but just get it.
Yeah.
Don't think about it, just get it.
Just get it.
So there are other types of insurances. Like for myself, I'm heading into my 30s. I'm thinking about getting life insurance. I know people think when you're about to die is when you should.
I know.
Like
you
it makes
me
me
sister.
Yeah, for me, because of my baby, I have a daughter. I feel like I should cover myself and cover her in case anything happens to me. You know, there's a lifestyle nimeka my baby. She's just 11 months, but she has a whole lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I don't want that taken away from her if something happens to me. So life insurance is something anyone above you can consider if you want to.
But
That
it's
is
a good
something,
thing to have.
Yes. Then if you have a business, you should be able to cover it. There are many insurances that offer business covers. So just go, angalia, kuna Britam, kuna CIC, kuna AR, there's AP, like there's so many. There's a wide sea of these things. Whatever you're doing, be insured. Kwa health, kwa wealth, if you have very nice like jewelry and stuff, even your phone can be insured by the way. So usiogope.
Maybe wasimu na pig insurance and
they just replace it.
I wish I had figured that out when I was in campus. Would save me a lot of phones.
But people assume insurance is for the rich. Again, it's not for the rich.
Not.
Angalia to the plans, you'll get something that works for you. Now tukiangalia pa things that work for us. Self-care, babes. You are shining, you're glowing. Can you show us your ways?
Jesus and water. But yeah, definitely something. I was an avid watcher and a subscriber and a big fan of Over 25. After watching them is when I realized my thought skincare routines were first of all very expensive. And after I figured during COVID, I think is when I started a skincare routine. It was not a good one.
Really?
I was using citri, tomatoes, turmeric.
Why?
Those things, first of all, if you're doing that, those things are too rough on your skin. Your skin won't absorb.
You're a baby girl. You should be soft everywhere.
Tomatoes, sijui, honey, sukari. I'd mix a bunch of stuff and I thought it was working and it just really, I was just turning yellow. There was nothing that was happening to my skin. The pimples, the acne, they're all still there.
Yeah.
So number one, after a night out or a day out, definitely wash your face. Get that makeup off your face.
Never ever.
Do not sleep with your makeup on.
That's like the cardinal rule.
And I used to brag because in campus, I'd sleep and my shadow, the way I slept, I'd wake up with it like that.
What?
Sitaosha uso. Nimepakwa makeup na rafiki yangu. At that time, I didn't know how to do my makeup. So I'm like, this makeup will go for two. Mjunza, how comes your makeup is... May I feel like it's something... Until my face broke out, I was like, this is not something cool. So I just got... It doesn't have to be there to be complicated. Sunscreen, moisturizer, and a good cleanser. Yeah. That's it. Basic. That's it.
And you can find that anywhere in your...
Literally. For real, yeah. In super best lady.
Yeah. But I would say if you're above 25, big girl, big God. I am praying for prosperity in your life.
Amen.
If you can get like a skin analysis done, if you can.
It's free in some places or 500. It's not expensive. It's something somebody can save up for. Yeah.
Because sometimes you're doing a regimen for someone who has oily skin and you have dry skin.
Yeah.
But just get that. It will help you a lot to glow. Who wants to wake up and not glow? You know. Yeah.
Tana Shanga, what's wrong with your face all the time? Babe, just osha uso
by the way.
Paka moisturizer ya Nivea na ka sunscreen.
That's it. Na uko sawa.
No kunywa maji. Yeah. For real. I wasn't joking about the Jesus and water. It's true. Jesus has kept me glowing.
Amen.
And water.
Amen.
Drink a lot of water is good. Unajua tulikuwa tunaambiwa I find it an ick when you tell somebody drink water and they, water tastes bad. What is wrong with you?
Just put some fruit in it. That's it. Put some fruit. If you can't, kunywa maji. If you can't, okay, for some people maybe they can't.
Yeah.
Put fruit. Try. Weka tu anything. Hata cucumbers. Usiangalia watu wanani. You have to take water. Water is like the inside shower. When you do umeshawaga nje, the water showers the inside. Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yes. So you have to take your 8 glasses or somewhere thereabout. Yeah, self-care is very essential. When you grow older, past 25, like I say, your back starts, your knees start.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, you have to put in some sort of exercise regime somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Now, like, for me, I would try to work out because I'm trying to, like, lose weight, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm trying to lose weight. For us big girls, it's always a thing. You have to be either walking, running, swimming. You just have to do something.
You're moving your body,
yeah,
basically.
You have to move your body. So, I don't know, for someone who is a petite girl, a tiny
girl like me.
Yeah.
So, I tried the gym 2 days. So, where I live, they gave me... they give you like a pass. It's like a tester. So you go to the gym like twice, you test. If it's something you want to continue with, you pay for it. I went like, I couldn't afford it. I was like, too much for it doesn't fit into my budget. So I took running. So I ran in the morning, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays.
That is impressive.
In the morning. For around 30 minutes, and by the time I come back home and run up the stairs as well. So it doesn't have, if you can't afford gym like me for now, you can find something that still works for you. You have internet, surely, bundles at 20 bob in your sitting room or wherever your house. Find some space, and I'd go after the running, I'd go upstairs and stretch. I've run into some people at that time who were like me, 6:30 a.m. What is this girl doing?
But it's okay.
But it's good.
Your body will thank you.
Yeah.
It will really thank you. Like you said, I think gyms these days, they've really taken advantage of this whole exercise movement that is going on. So it's crazy how much they charge.
True.
But you actually don't need a gym. There are so many dance videos.
Oh, yeah.
Even the stretching. There's like YouTube has literally everything that you need.
Yeah.
Just get moving. Which way that you're doing it, get moving. Instead of using the elevator, you can use the stairs. Like, just do something every day.
Move your body.
Don't start too evil. 30 is okay for me. 30 is approaching, and
30 is I'm saying the same for me. 30 is approaching.
You have to get there first.
You start feeling there's something wrong with your knee. You've had a long day, umesimama sana. You start feeling there's something wrong with your back. And you know, when we were in our early 20s, and by that I mean 20, 21, 22, you don't feel these things. You're like, I was wondering, because I have an elder sister, and she's 30. She's turned 35 this year. And I was young. I used to wonder, what is wrong with you? What do you mean your back? And I think at that time, like she's supposed to exercise. Right now, at least I thank God for internet and I don't know, wokeness. I guess we're more aware of our surroundings. Now that I think back on it, I'm like, that babe was suffering. Alikuwa anaumia mgongo, and we didn't know, she also didn't know what to do about it. So at least I thank God that we are able to know that right now, if I do this workout and this and take water and this, my body will thank me later.
Yeah, it will.
It's an investment
Definitely.
in yourself, basically.
Yeah. Now, exercise handles the outside. Now tukiingia ndani, what we eat. Do you feel like over 25 people should be more conscious about what they're eating, when they're eating, how they're...
I will remain silent. You cannot take potatoes and chips away from me, and chicken.
No, I'm not... Okay.
Junk
is okay. Okay, here's the thing. I'm a person who has done like a ton of diets. I have done a ton. By a ton, I mean a ton. Until you may accept this is my body and it's okay. If it moves, it moves. The thing is, you cannot eat healthy 100% of the time. That's a lie.
True.
You can't.
True.
But find balance. You can't also eat out, take out 100% of the time. It's okay. And the thing about cravings, if you don't eat, imagine it will haunt you until you eat it.
Oh my God.
It will haunt you.
Especially during my menses. I am an animal if I don't get fries.
See?
I am. Guy.
And once you get them, you're like, oh...
I relax and become... you go back to yourself.
Yeah.
So I always have potatoes somewhere in my house.
Yeah, you have
always. I cook for myself. I mean, takeout is good, but now coming back to the money bit, I'm like, I chonga for myself. I chop them, I throw inside the oil. I have my fries and I'm happy.
It's very easy to do. I know people think... and. Some things we need to add into our kitchens, like a blender. Just blend that. Okay, I don't know if you blend kales and spinach and juices like
when
that.
When I go to my mom's house.
You try?
yeah. When I'm at my place, maybe smoothies once in a while. I'm definitely not a fan of healthy eating, but I'm also forcing myself. Why? Because I'm over 25. These are things I need to do for myself.
Yeah. I'm a fan of smoothies. Easy spinach, some carrots, some apples. It helps you. And I know it sounds like it tastes gross. I know it sounds like that, but it doesn't. It doesn't.
It is gross. What do you mean spinach?
It's spinach. Imagine the apples. Just think of the iron from the spinach. All the other things from the spinach. What is the apples will give you the sweetness, and the pineapples. It's not so bad.
Okay.
It's if you can have like once per week, it's not so bad.
Okay, makes sense. Okay,
Nkatha, you have to agree with me. You will take once per week.
Yes. You'll be my accountability.
Yes,
Okay, I've taken spinach just today. Okay.
We have to take care of our inside just as we take care of our outside.
Yeah. And also on that same note, when you're mentioning diet, eating more vegetables and fruits. Nilikuwa nimezoea of two. I only take them when I'm sick, when I'm taking meds. Yeah, maybe I'd go for maybe an apple only because I think it's fancy. I've grown up. I'm not stupid anymore.
I think it's fancy. People eat apples because they are fancy. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I guess because they were expensive and I thought if I could afford them, then I'm headed somewhere. Right now, you can definitely get a mango, an avocado, a tree tomato, watermelon. I'm not mentioning oranges, bananas, and whatnot because I have what is it called, ulcers, so I'm not able to take citrusy fruits. But definitely take fruits, then supplements.
Yes,
which I think is where you are headed.
Supplements. I think now this one I will let you talk because I don't take supplements myself. I only took them when I was pregnant. I didn't like how they taste.
You see, it's the same for me and those smoothies. Okay. So I guess we're both
okay. Yes, we have our strengths.
We're balancing each other out.
I didn't.
So
like
for
them.
Supplements, I also did not like them.
My parents, the smell.
Oh my god! What is up to though?
Healthy things have to.
Why? Why can't they smell like fries and chicken?
I know, right? Maybe they should like coat them.
Right?
Honestly,
I would take more. Yeah. But my mom is one who's forced me a lot into taking. Sorry, guys, my boyfriend just passed. So, my mom would force me into taking zinc. I can remember zinc. There was something with vitamin C because I can't take oranges, and orange is a very good source of vitamin C. Yeah. So I take vitamin C pills, omega 3. Oh my god!
Because of that one.
I hated it. Kunywa ndo kwa mwerevu.
Yeah, we all
every time she'd stash them up, and I'm like, I hate these things. They just smell like fish. They smell like, but yeah, they've helped me. I'm healthier because of those things. Yeah. And you can buy in batches. I think it's like if you go to a good chemist, 20 bob. You can buy in batches. Like this week, 100 bob. Trust me, it will help.
Yeah.
And also go to the doctor for like a regular checkup.
Yeah, that's
to know what you need. Yeah.
That's very necessary. The older you grow, the more you need to see your doctors. Like, I can't believe the other day I was telling a friend of mine, I can't believe I have so many ists. I have oncologists, like, you have all those people for every part of your body. For some reason, you just end up seeing like 5 doctors. And it's okay. It's okay to... You know, the problem is when you're younger, you can hurt like your leg and be like, I'm fine. Yeah. And you'll be fine the next day and you'll be fine. But the older you grow, you hurt your leg, it becomes a whole other thing. It's arthritis. It is you have to see a neuro. Hey! Let's take our supplement. I promise to take supplements. You promise to take smoothies?
Yes.
Why do I feel like that's a lie?
I promise.
Me, I will try. I will start with
vitamin C.
But I eat oranges.
Okay.
I will start with
zinc.
And by the way, do you know like peppers have a lot of vitamin C, the hojos, the yellow, red, and green. They have more vitamin C than oranges. So you can try that,
Okay, that works for me. Okay, yeah.
Well, for me, I eat a lot of veggies, a lot of, like with every meal, I try to have that. So I guess it helps. Maybe I can skip one supplement. I will try. Now, as we are eating, umefika ile age, you have dinner set for visitors, sufuria ya wageni.
Oh my god. Niko na sufuria ya wageni.
Ama you go borrow from your neighbor.
I started there. I will not lie, I started there. There was this time when... So I go to Mavuno Church and we have this groups called discipleship groups. And every once in a few months, we meet in someone's house. These are like 10 people.
That's a lot.
Me, I'm just a babe who's used to living alone. So I have my 3 plates. One is for if one is in the sink and I still want to eat a second plate or something. So I had to come up with a whole list. Thank God for my mom again. We went shopping together. She got me the good sufurias. I think I have like 12 plates, which is...
That is impressive.
It's a lot for a single
person. That
I
is
know.
12.
And trays and
Wow.
yeah, and a lot of
glasses.
liquors and glasses and those mugs for that. I have mugs that I can serve 10 people tea at the same time.
Wow.
Right?
That is impressive.
Thank
Honestly,
you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Like, yeah. Do you have like different chopping boards as well?
Yes. One thing for sure that I've invested in is my kitchen.
I am so proud. I am so proud. Like every woman over 25, please follow what Nkatha has done. Me, I have, yes. I didn't mean nimefika ile age. I have a cutlery set.
Yeah.
For visitors.
Aki uko na wageni?
Yeah, because unaona ile forks just go missing. Forks and spoons. And I'm like, because I host a lot.
Okay.
So every time people come, people have mismatched fork and knives. I'm like, So I have that set. And I totally understand why my mom would hide those.
I've never understood until now that you've got to like, that makes sense. Juu nimeenda na kijiko kwa sijui mama na nini nimeacha huko when I was a kid.
So you need to have like a set. I would advise anyone who hosts over 25, nunua tu hiyo inakwanga 12 ama 24 set. It's 24 pieces.
24.
Ieke kando for when visitors come and you want to give them like a nice experience. It is good as a woman or as any person. Cooking is a life skill, same as driving. To have proper sets for that.
Even as a man, by the way, now for this one, even as a if let's say I'm not dating and I'm single and you're courting me and I come to your house and you have all, oh my God, I'd be very impressed.
Okay, I would be impressed, but I would be like,
uko na mtu.
You know, I'm like, who taught you?
A good mom, like us. You're not convinced.
For a man, 24 piece cutlery. What are you doing with? I know.
You had
I'll be like, hapa kuna mtu. Hata si mtu, hapa ni bibi.
Bibi.
No. Okay, for men, take it a notch.
A notch down.
No good.
I honestly think I'd be very, if I knew for sure you don't have a wife or a babe who bought them and then you've come to showcase them to me, I'd be very impressed if as a man you're also in touch with that side of yours. You can take care of me when I'm down. She's okay, agree. She's like, no,
because I'm like, hey, mwanaume uliamka
ukaenda
kamkunji naona mtu, hey, it's like seeing a man with inaitwaje kitenge hakuna. No way, that God. Is not possible.
I've never thought about it.
If a man, no man, I think under 25 would wear that thing on their own.
I'm already thinking of people who I know who have it and I'm like, that makes sense.
Because there are these styles that just look like it's like a piece. Where's the other piece?
Where's the other piece? Guy, Aki nilicheza.
Anyway, let's give them a benefit of doubt. Cindy.
Well, nimekushika.
Talking of clothing, do you think like there's something, a piece of clothing that women over 25 should have?
Oh yeah.
In their closet.
Oh yeah. I would say my wardrobe has drastically changed in the last 2-3 years.
Oh, nice.
I'm a fan of, I guess it's because of how I was born, not born and bred, let's put it that way. My parents are deacon and deaconess. My God, that house was very stringent. We could not wear pants. If it is a dress, it cannot be below my knee. This is a problem for my parents, right? Mom, I'm sorry. This is a problem.
Yeah.
And when I got into campus, you have that freedom to go buy for yourself. I never bought anything that was above my knees. Never, ever. Probably this dress is from way back, I think. But now growing up, I want to look feminine and feel feminine and be in my feminine energy. So definitely there are pieces of clothes that I took out and gave them to my small sister because she's at that stage and it's okay for her to wear that. And for me, I got other things which make me look like a lady.
Yeah, it's very important because I feel like at that age, whether we like it or not, this is the age where people get a bit serious with relationships and a bit setting into that feminine energy kabisa. So you have to, as to say me mtembe na dera, we are just saying Be feminine.
I still would like my shorts,
Yeah.
dresses and skirts, as you can see.
Yeah.
But balance. Oh, trust me, there are times you will need those long dresses too.
Yes.
Feel good for yourself,
For
not
yourself.
for anyone. We're not saying that you get these dresses because you're about to get married. You're not trying to impress any man.
Yeah.
For yourself, you will feel. There's just that energy. You will get it once you wear those dresses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you need like a good dinner dress.
Oh yeah.
Everyone
Unaita
needs
dinner
that.
unakuja na
We are seeing your
na
butt
tights.
cheeks.
Girl. Tights and a t-shirt and Vans. And those bags you put across.
I can't forgive that.
Girl, go
Tights
home.
to a dinner.
Go home.
What?
And then the man.
you guys
How can you blame that man if he comes with sweatpants? You can't blame that man.
Yeah.
You
But
need to look.
Hey.
Or if you want to be treated like a woman, and I know this sounds weird. I never thought that I'd say these words. But if you want to be treated a certain way, you have to look a certain way.
That's true. No,
So
that's true.
That dinner dress, babe, go get a nice black,
Flowy.
white, or red, whichever kind.
That
But red,
fits you
red or
nicely.
black.
Yeah,
That fits
red
you
or black.
nicely.
Actually, if you can have both, why not? Something that fits
Yeah.
you nicely, not something that you're seated in a couple, you're stretching your nini, Mara, you're not comfortable with your cleavage. Go find something that works.
that you're comfortable in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, there's this one I'm finding very controversial.
Okay.
These LED lights.
Oh my God. Why do you have those things at over 25? I have never had those things. I thought they were
Those are the
cool.
ones that do like this.
I wanted to
red,
get them.
blue, purple, green. Red, blue, purple. I
What
don't
are
know.
you? A campus young boy who's trying to look for women to get back to his room? Please, that's what when I was in campus, those are the things that you'd look at. If that boy has those LED lights,
I know. Like
you're just like
it's like a trap. It's like
hey.
the first thing in their list, how to get women.
How to
Number
get
one,
women.
get LED
so
lights.
As a woman, what are you doing with those lights in your house?
That is so-
What are you doing with and
Don't
those
say
bulbs
it's
that
so
change
ghetto, but-
colors?
Eh.
Red, blue.
Why would you
Get rid of those
But
things.
anyway, let me say, maybe if it's
No.
I'm trying to look at it like maybe it's the aura, maybe they
No,
want red to
get
feel
warm lights.
romantic.
No, please, just
They
get
want
a nice
green
chandelier.
to, you know.
Oh no. Get rid of those red and blue lights.
All right,
No.
all right. That brings me to the end of this episode. I've had such a good
Mtupe hizo lights.
mtupe lights,
Jam.
please. Mmesikia Nkatha amejam. Hakuna hata kuexplain hapa why you have
There's
red,
no
green,
explaining,
blue.
surely.
Hata red. Okay.
Tupe hizo
I
vitu
think
bwana.
purple is extreme, but red can set some mood.
No.
No. Okay, there's no convincing
Maybe
her.
hide it in your bedroom for you and your person to
But
spice
still,
things
red,
up.
do you
but
even
still,
see- Okay, yeah. No red, no green, no. Let's take warm lighting. It
gives
shows like you're grown,
growth.
you know.
Yes.
Yeah,
You want to
you know.
look grown and you want
Yeah.
to be respected
Yes.
and be looked at as a woman. It is a good me, I like being a woman. I have
Yeah.
never once in my life wished that I was a man, except during my menses. Because
Yeah,
what are
everyone
those?
hates that and childbirth.
Oh God.
That and
That will come for another episode on that. So it's okay.
I can't. It's me. I'm getting teary because who did we offend to get such?
Oh,
Who did we offend?
She's actually crying.
It's because it's so painful. But
so
anyway,
sorry.
story for another day.
But I'm proud
Yeah.
of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of you too.
Tutanza
I
kulia.
know. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, Nkatha, for coming to my show. Thank you so
Thank
much
you for
for
having me.
your time and your, what can I say? It was just fun having you. It was so, I wouldn't
Thank
mind
you.
having you again.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, guys. So that's
Awesome,
it.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Do you have any last words for our over 25 babes?
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Love yourself. I know it sounds like the most cliche thing, but love yourself.
Yeah.
That's it.
I will just mirror that and say love yourself, put yourself first, and at the end of the day, it's just you and that mattress. Bye guys. Love you.